Hey everyone, and welcome to a playthrough that we decided to do again, like 3 months from now.
Whoa, what?
So, welcome to Hopeless Masquerade, Touhou 13.5.
Oh wait, you mean that... what?
It's my favorite fighting game ever, so why are we playing through a fighting game? Because I love it.
Because we can.
Because we can't, yeah, why not? So, Hopeless Masquerade is a fighting game. And it's surprisingly good. I think it's the 5th fighting game they've done in the series.
They've made
And
more?
the reason why
Yeah.
Austin is not playing on the English port, or English translation, is because
During the
well,
final boss, the game crashes.
yes.
With the English patch. So you also need to make sure that your computer can read Japanese, because in that case it also wouldn't. But it wouldn't really matter if I had the English patch or not, because the English patch hasn't covered story mode yet. So I'm playing as Marissa, who's a human magician, and that's pretty much her strong suit. You have 2 buttons. On the keyboard you use Z for a basic attack and X for a more powerful attack. You use A for a weak spell, and S for a more powerful spell. I'll talk about spell cards when I get to it. Rimu's using hers right now, or at least one of them. If you hold down an attack button, you'll open up that blue little shield, which will protect you from certain hits, but your shield can break.
Oh, so it's like Smash Bros.
It's at random times too, so.
Oh.
So now I'm using my spell card, which you activate by holding a direction and D. And then you press it again to initiate the attack. That was Love Colored Master Spark, which was one of Marissa's best.
Well, that battle's over.
Takes a random screenshot.
Yeah, it takes a screenshot of the very last attack that happened right as you finished off the enemy.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, for a second there, I thought you were gonna go against nothing.
I know, I used to think that too, and then I thought that she was really, really short. But Marissa's strong suit is her magic, because duh, magician, but her physical attacks are less than stellar, so I wouldn't suggest using them unless you really need to, like that.
So is this has a does this have like a combo system?
Yes.
Because you know, if you know me, you know I love huge combos and combo videos and things like that.
I'm not exactly good at the game, but yes, there is. One thing with Marissa, though, is that her spell cards are probably one of the better ones in the game, because she has one that is pretty much an entire screen nuke that does a lot of damage, and then she has one that... I'll get to it once the next one happens.
Wait, so are there any, like, downsides?
Yeah, Marissa's
Like-
downsides are that she has a lot of mana, but it goes down really quickly. As you can see, the blue bar that I have is my mana.
Well, the health bars are also blue.
No,
So-
that's when you're filling it up with your spell card. You gain
Wait,
points for...
okay, what's
spell
health
card-
bar?
Health bar
What?
is the white and blue bar. It becomes blue when you're filling up your spell card. Once your health bar is filled with blue, you can activate your spell card. And that was
Okay.
her second spell.
I am so confused. I'm sorry.
The tiny little
Just-
blue bar at the bottom
Oh, okay.
of Marissa's is how much magic she has.
Okay,
And I
get
think
it.
this is really, really cute.
Okay.
She
That
does
is-
this for the whole
that-
rest of the battle.
Oh, what?
I'm serious.
Why?
This
Wait.
is her last phase. That's what she does the entire time.
Oh,
It's hilarious.
um,
Especially since you just blast her in the face with a laser. Everybody's story is different, by the way. You're not going to be having these battles with the same people, and you won't be going to the same stages. You'll go to every stage and you'll fight every person, but in a different order for everybody.
And of course, there's different dialogue, but you know, we can't understand any of it.
Yeah. So, I did a little bit of an overkill.
You think?
Yeah.
well, it got the job done.
I love that. So, this game actually wasn't made completely by Zune. He actually did have a team to help him develop this, although I know that Touhou 6 was made completely by him, and I think all the other ones were made just by him.
Touhou games were made by just that one guy?
Yeah, except for these fighting games. I know these were compilation games.
Oh.
But they're still official, which is good.
So, character analysis for this new person, if you know?
Anthony's not good as her.
Yeah. I'm not.
We actually had this exact same battle on the exact same stage.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure.
And,
Anthony didn't have
I can tell who won.
Yeah. Well, since Austin finally, like, just told me how, like, during the recording, actually, he just said how to execute a spell card, because I had no idea how to do it.
Yeah, Anthony just kind of figured it out at random.
Yeah.
And you might notice, if you are looking at the screen with what's below the health bar, with the plus 23 on my side and the plus 20 on her side, and the blue, red, and gray bars that are surrounding our portraits, that's your attraction meter to the crowd.
More attraction you have.
Basically, if there's a situation where there's a timer, your attraction toward your, like, fan attraction will go up for winning a round against somebody, and it'll also go up when you're executing good combos and landing good hits. If you just kind of attack around like an idiot, it'll go down pretty quickly.
And what does it do?
In the case that the timer is emptied, whoever has the higher amount of I'm trying to think.
Attraction.
Yeah, pretty much. Whoever has the most attention from the other people in the crowd will be the one who wins, regardless of who has the most or less health.
So it's the tiebreaker of this.
You have to fight beautifully to win.
Even though you're playing with unlimited time.
You have to fight beautifully. How do you not do that?
Well, we are playing as women.
And only women.
Booty bounce. I like how she has a band-aid on her hat.
Wait, what?
She
Oh.
has a band-aid on her hat.
Oh. Story.
This girl is actually, once the game starts to get a little bit more difficult. Granted, the story mode actually isn't that difficult. I got 2 game overs while I was playing through this, but I had to play through it at 30 FPS, so I was running it at half speed.
So that wouldn't that technically make it a little easier to do things?
Not for me, no, because this is a game where you need to be really, really smooth. Because of the fan attraction from the crowd, so.
Whoa. I think this is...
That was pretty fast.
That's only the first
round,
one.
at least.
I think I've heard this song
little...
before. Are these all remixes of official themes?
No, these are all their own official themes.
Oh, okay. Well, then it sounded familiar. So, can you give an analysis, or do you know, like, all the characters?
Well, some of the attacks that they use for their spell cards after a certain wave are either story-specific, or you can actually use in the game. One feature that this game has that I really should have gotten into at the very beginning is that every character, their attack pattern can be changed at your own leisure. You can change what buttons do what with their own attacks. So while Marissa could be snapping at things, she could be doing an entirely different attack if you spec her that way. I'm playing as the default set.
Okay.
So essentially, you have limitless possibilities with these characters.
Which is always good for a fighting game.
Yeah. And as you saw, I activated my spell card, but I actually don't have enough mana to activate it. And my mana won't go up high enough, because you can see the red is what will recharge, and the blue is what's going to be slowly going up. And the spell card is already gone, so I couldn't use it. When you have the little blue outline like that from the fans, you'll get... what do you call it? You'll get a little bit better with your spell casting, and you'll get a little bit better with combo linking. But when you have a max 100, you'll see that during the final battle. At least I'm pretty sure it's during the final. It's one of the later fights that you'll see.
How many fights are there?
I think there's a total of 8.
Is that the
At
whole
least it
cast?
isn't long.
Is that the whole cast, or...?
No. But what, Anthony?
I was just saying, like, at least there isn't an overabundance of fights.
Yeah. This spell card highly suggests you just dash right behind her, next to her, because that way you can avoid her attacks almost completely, if you stay careful. Of course, I'm getting kind of screwed here.
You see, I would have more to say, but I know nothing about this.
So, I can see that you have lives from those lemons
Yeah.
at your life counter. Do
or
they like
tangerines or-
refill every round?
No.
Oh.
If all three go away, you can restart the entire battle with a continue. I don't know how many continues I have. I think it's just a regular 3. But that's more than enough for a normal mode playthrough.
Okay.
I am playing this on.
Can you set how much you have, or
No, I think it's always
Okay.
just default to 3.
Are you laughing at their corpse?
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
That's where I got my screenshot.
Yeah, now I know. I had no idea what you sent me.
Anyways, we'll see you for the next part.